What's up, everybody? My name is Xander. Today I'm going to be showing you how to mix rap vocals. I'm going to be doing this with a beat I got off of YouTube. I bought this beat. I'll be including the license in the description. It's by Lonely Boy. Shouts out to Lonely Boy. His name is Lonely Boy on BeatStars. Shouts out to Lonely Boy for this nice beat. And yeah, let's get started. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing Subtractive EQ, some P compression, then Additive EQ, more compression, and then I will be adding some saturation and some effects, then some sidechain compression, reverb, and delay. Sounds like a lot, but I'm going to be doing it step by step. So before we get started, make sure you go to your audio suite, playback engine. Make sure you have a high buffer size, because if you do it at a low one, low is good for recording, so you get a low latency, but if you do it while mixing, you might be getting some pops and clicks and stuff. Alright, so let's get started. So Command equals to go to my mixer. I'm going to make a master fader to start. Command Shift N, Command right, stereo, Command down, master fader, master, perfect. So I'm going to start by leveling everything out. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because it's going to be clipping. I'm going to be turning everything down. But before we do that, I'm just going to delete this track. I'm going to be taking, so for this we did a few different takes. I'm going to be taking all the takes so I don't have to mix them individually. I'm going to be putting on a Vox bus. So I'm going to select these with Command and click. Then I'm going to do Alt Shift, new track, name it Vox bus. As you can see, all these were sent to this bus. So I'm going to start with leveling right now. Let's do that.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fucking, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds. Maybe they did what the fuck they at now.
Perfect. I like when I mix my vocals, I like to do it just a little bit with the leveling just below where I want it, because when I add the compression, it's going to be at the volume I want it. So right now I'm going to be starting with the Subtractive EQ. Command save, make sure you're saving frequently. Alright, Subtractive EQ, I'm going to be using the stock one with Protools, the 7-band. So let's do it with the music playing. Make sure your Vox bus is on solo safe, so Command click solo safe, so when everything else is, so you don't have to solo this, because if you don't, it's just if you just solo the Vox bus, nothing's going to play. So now we got it on solo safe. I'm going to be cutting a little bit below here, so let's do it while the music's playing, and I'm going to be finding bad frequencies, and I'm going to be taking them away. I know Zion's voice pretty well, so I know exactly where it's going to be, but for you it might be a little different, so let's get started.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fucking, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds. Maybe they did what the fuck they at now. Heard you got sting, you giving it out. I think these rappers should throw in a towel. Ow. I hit you, bitch, then I bounce. I'm living it now. They throwing it.
Add a little bit of air. So my room is untreated, so I always subtract right over here, because if I don't, it's going to be boxy. His voice is kind of high pitched, so I always take away a little bit from over here. So now that I got that done, basically what this does is this takes away bad frequencies. We really don't need the frequencies around here, so we do a pretty big dramatic cut. Command S to save. Excuse me. So I'm going to be doing some P compression now. So you can choose any compressor. I'm going to be using the Teletronics LA2A from UAD. So choose that. Leave the gain the same, because we're going to adjust it later. This is just to be catching the peaks. So let's do it with everything playing.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank.
Around 70 is perfect. We're just catching the peaks, so get that out. So we're going to be adding some good things right here. For his voice, I don't really add any EQ around here or here, because it just sounds really filtered. But for you, you could benefit from doing it around here. This adds punchiness and some warmth. Depends really on the voice. He has a higher pitched voice, so it just sounds really filtered around here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of air here. And now I'm going to be pulling up the Pultec by UAD, just to add some more air and a little bit of warmth on the low end. So here I got the Pultec EQ P1A. So I'm going to do 10K.
I want that money. that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fucking, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, maybe they did. What the fuck they at now? Or you got.
That's perfect. Now I'm going to be compressing it to bring up the volume and to add some dynamics. So we got the UAD, UA1176. You can use any compressor. The stock one for Pro Tools is pretty good. Or if you got the Waves one, that's pretty good too. So I'm going to do a slow attack, slow release with a ratio of 8. Input, yeah, pretty. Now I'm going to be bringing it to the volume that I pretty much want it. I might turn it down a little bit too. So here we go.
I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fucking, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, maybe they did. What the fuck they at now? Or you got.
That's perfect, but I'm also going to be turning it down just a little bit.
I want that money. I need.
So now, right now I would De-Ess it, but for my SM7B, I really don't need to De-Ess vocals too much. So for this track, I'm just going to skip it, but you might need to do it. So to do it after I did all of that, but for right now, I'm just going to be doing some saturation. Not too much because he doesn't like too much saturation on his voice. But depending on your track, you might want do it a lot. So I'm just going to go to Slate. I like the New York one. Here we go.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fucking
4 is perfect. So now we got all that done. Right now I'm going to be adding sidechain compression, reverb, and then delay. So I'm going to do send, new track, name it XCC, Sidechain Compression, enter. Now I'm going to do alt click on the 1176. Do it up there. Now I'm going to click that, make the ratio. I'm going to squash the hell out of this. This is what you want for sidechain compression. 20, all the way over there. Yeah. Fast attack, slow release. And we're going to add it in slowly, see where it's good at. Command save, don't forget to save.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fucking, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, maybe they did. What the fuck they at now?
You don't want too much. For me, around -25 is perfect. So now I'm going to be adding some reverb. Choose whatever reverb you want. I like the UAD Pro, the UAD Pure Plate Pro. What the fuck? So I'm going to be doing a new track. Name it Verb. Name it accordingly. I'm going to move it over here. I like my projects nice and organized. I'm going to have that pink. And then I'm going to choose reverb. I'm going to go to UAD Pure Plate. So here we got my Pure Plate. So make sure you have the tempo set correctly. Mine is 107. So I'm going to go over to the delay and reverb calculator. If you just type in reverb and delay calculator in Google, it's going to be the first one. Put in your VPM and then choose whatever you want. It does all the equations for you so you don't have to do it. So yeah, everything is all correct. So I got a pre-delay. I'm going to choose the Hall. So I'm going to do 70 with a total reverb time of 4485. This one doesn't have delay, so I'm just decay. So I'm just going to do 70 and 4485. Oh, so command equal. Click command equal. 70. And then around there is 4485. Make sure your mix is all the way wet, because when you're sending it to a new track, you're going to want it all the way wet. You never want it on the same track. You always want to send it. You have more control over it. So now I'm going to have while the music is playing, I'm just going to blend in the reverb.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fucking, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, maybe they did. What the fuck they at now? Or you got.
That's perfect. So now I'm going to command save. And another trick for what the reverb is, you want to use a low pass filter to cut off some of the high end, which makes it sound farther away. It takes also a little bit of bad frequencies. Not too much though.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most of my.
In my opinion, that helps a lot. So now lastly, I'm going to be adding some delay. Move it over accordingly. Purple. Perfect. I'm going to be using the Echo Boy. You can use any delay. I think there's one that comes in stock with Pro Tools. I don't know what the fuck it's called though. I think it's that one. I don't know. But I'm going to be using the Echo Boy because I like it a lot. Make sure your tempo is right so it's synced. I'm gonna use a default studio tape. Turn the feedback a little bit up. Go to ping pong. A little bit of a high cut. Saturation. Then now I'm just gonna blend it in.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fuck it, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, maybe they did with a.
I think I forgot to mix it all the way yet. Yep, make sure it's on all the way wet. There you go. So you're just getting the pure delay, not a dry signal too.
I want that money. I need that money now.
It's gonna turn it down a little bit. It's a little too high.
I want that money. I need that money now.
That's perfect. So now for the beat, sometimes what I like to do is I'll take some EQ and I'll cut in the higher frequencies just so the vocals sit better. But for this one, I really didn't need too much. I'll include the song in the description just so you can see how it sounds at the end. But I really didn't need too much because the keyboard was on the left and the synthesizer was on the right, so I just did a little tiny bit because I didn't want to take away from the dynamics or energy of the track or anything, so I just did a tiny bit.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fuck it, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, maybe they did what the fuck they at now. Heard you got stain, you giving it out. I think these rappers should throw in a towel. Ow. I hit you, bitch, then I bounce.
Perfect. So now I'm also going to do the same thing like we did with the vocals. I'm going to send it to for Sidechain Compression, so I'm just going to name it BCC, Beat Chain Compression. Dark yellow. Make sure you name it accordingly. And we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to take this, alt, click over here. We're just going to blend it in. Not too much though.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fuck it, I'm running them down.
That's perfect to me. And I also like to add it to the same reverb. Oop, wrong one. Add it to the same reverb so it's all sitting in the same room.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fuck it, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, me.
That's perfect to me. Also, I think for this one I added a little bit for the hi-hats because they were too low in my opinion, so I just did that.
I want that money.
And a little bit of the 808s.
I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fuck it, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, maybe they did what the fuck they.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you I did a reverse reverb too, but everything is on a case-by-case basis. This is usually what my vocal chain looks like. I mean, you really don't want to do too much to it. I mean, because the microphone, especially if a good one, it really you really don't need too much to do. You don't really want to overprocess it, at least for rap vocals. It depends on the track, honestly, but for them, I like to leave them relatively, like, dry. I don't like to overprocess them. The only thing I really did was we recorded with auto-tune because we both really love the effect of auto-tune. So we got our pitch correction there. We recorded with the auto-tune on. And I mean, yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do the reverse reverb now. So what you're going to want to do is Command Save. Make sure you're saving frequently. Command Shift N, new track. I'm going to do it in mono. I'm going to call it reverse. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to select it. Alt, click. Oh, that's not good. Alt, click. Okay, whatever. I'll just do that separately. So I can just drag it right up. And I'm going to select this so there's some room for the reverb. Go to Audio Suite, Reverb, Deverb. I'm going to choose a plate, turn the decay up a little bit, and then just press reverse. Woohoo. Looks good to me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Audio Suite again. Go to Other. I'm going to normalize it. Turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Trim that off. Just a little bit. There you go. Now I'm going to add some automation. So it hits. Why does this look? It looks different to me. That's weird. Whatever. Just add some automation so it hits nicer. see what we got.
I want that money.
That's perfect, but I'm just gonna pan it so it like swoops in at you, and I'm gonna add a crossfade because if you heard that, there was a little bit of a click. So you want to be quick. You want to be quicker than lightning. Anybody got time to fucking wait for you, bro? Say that again.
I want that money. I want that.
See that? It kind of like swoops in. I'm just gonna make it a little bit more dramatic. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. A lot of this is just trial and error.
I want that money.
Perfect. I'm gonna get rid of it just a tiny bit. Add my crossfade. Crossfade. Take a little bit there. Add another crossfade. I'm gonna send this to the reverb. Just so it sounds cool and it kind of gives it this really cool effect. I'll show you. You don't want too much, so there we go. What the hell just happened?
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fuck it, I'm running them down.
And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. If you want me to show you how to do anything else. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you at least got something out of this video. Leave some feedback if you thought I did anything wrong, what you thought was good, what I thought was right. I'm always open to feedback, and thank you for watching. I'm just going to let the track run back so you can hear what I got. And yeah, the link for the song will be in the description. I'll master anything. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it.
I want that money. I need that money now. I need the most in my bank account. Fuck it, I'm running them down. They don't got pounds, maybe they did what the fuck they at now. Heard you got sting, you giving it out. I think these rappers should throw in a towel, ow. I hit you bitch, then I bounce, I'm living it now. They throwing a towel, they praying for money, I don't get it. No name drops, not specific. But if you getting offended, please just listen to my message. I know I'm bad with impressions, I be in the stew all day with aggression. I'm a diamond at your pressure. I'ma take a rapper, a necklace, yellow tape around him, that's his best fit. So fuck is you heckling, you don't want soft and a gelatin, turn to a skeleton. I'm with the felons, is this not a fellowship? I don't fuck that shit cause he delicate. He delicate, like black. I want that money now, I need that money now. Like I want that money now. Yeah, I'm talking bread right now. Stay lifting my head in the clouds. You could get popped like a pimple. He breaking out, throwing sits down in your town. Oh shit, they noticing now. Rotisserie, spin them around. Spinning your block again and again. Made more money when I lost them friends. Tightening up around here, no loose ends. I need to talk my shit like Zan. Loop it again. If it's some beef, we moving in tens, hundreds. He dropping dimes a dozen. Boy, you ain't lying in nothing. Not at all that crime, my mom still love me. Fuck you. In 1,000 years, I'll never trust you. That shit up now, and it's stuck like glue. He need another blueprint. You need to watch what I'm doing. You need to watch what I'm doing. I need that money now. I need that money now. I need that most in my bank account. I need that money now. I need that money now.
Thank you guys for watching. That was the track. One last thing, I also like to make my vocals just a tiny bit louder than the snare or clap. That's where I find a good place is. So just to review, the Subtractive Eq, peak compression, Additive Eq, some compression to bring up the volume, saturation, sidechain compression, reverb, delay. Then we cut some frequencies out of the beat, did some reverb on the beat, and some sidechain compression on the beat. Also for up here, I like to add markers. I also like to make sure my tempo and the key is right. Did some markers, so if I want to, let's say I want to go to the hook, I can just do dot 3 dot, and that takes me right to the hook. Press spacebar.
I want that money now.
There we go. We're at the hook. To do that, you would just click where you want it up here, then press enter. Name it whatever you want, the number accordingly. Make sure you do it in order, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a great day, y'all. Thank you for watching.